We're just waiting to connect. So, how you guys doing? I'm trying to just make sure that the other one is also connected. So, I haven't seen you guys in a minute. We're just waiting to connect. So, how you guys doing? All right. So hold on. I gotta double click over here. Then I gotta come off of that. But let's go ahead and make that live. So I know I haven't seen many of you in a minute, but I'm hoping that you guys still studied and did what you were supposed to do. I'm still on a road trip, and I've lost my glasses somewhere. Y'all know I have several glasses. I have several glasses, but those are my particular reading glasses, and the other ones are, my bifocal glasses. So anyway, um, I put this off to 6 o'clock because I can't, so every time I get ready to come on, something happens. And trust me, today something happened. But you know what? I said I'm not going to delay this class any further. We're going to go ahead and do this because I've had that thumbnail out there for a minute. Um, but again, you can't let things, push you down and stop you. You're gonna have to brush it off and keep it moving. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely points when I'm in the car like because I'm telling you, it's like one thing after the other. Definitely was gonna stop me from doing this chat. But no, we got to keep this going. So I have the URL up in the corner, and it's pretty much the same stuff that we've been doing. I just want to make sure that you guys do have that step-by-step book. I'm just going to take this off because we're not really looking at that right now in that window. I want to take that down because right now we're just kind of doing a chit-chat talk right now, and then I'll kind of bump into some of the step-by-step stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a class that's a little long. I'm not sure why this is like that. I guess it does that when it comes on like that. I'll have two different screens, so I'm trying to make sure the other one is all right. So, those of you who have been doing your studying, um, I'm hoping that you guys have looked at a lot of the other chats and the chats that we did before the coding chats. We are on chapter 3, which is the beginning. So, I'm hoping that you guys kind of got your books and, continued on to do your studying as well. Uh, the chats that are in the YouTube, I am going to move those chats, which I've already moved those chats. Once I move all the chats, then the chats in the YouTube will go private. But the coding chats, we are doing them live, and I will not make them private at this point. So you guys still continue to look at them. If you have your CPC guide, just make sure you have it for the end courses. That's when we start getting into the more advanced courses. I know I'm so used to the other ones, and listen, I refuse to buy any kind of Versace or whatever again because I keep losing them. So now I have my nice plain ones, like the ones I had sometime before, maybe a year and a half ago before. Um, but all of the coding chats that we have done, I think we've done about 12 or 13, which is pretty much the beginning of the chats and pretty much letting you know how to start to do, how to start the coding. Okay. And remember, our coding that we do, it is medical coding. It's medical coding. Okay. And it is deciphering words, notes into numeric form. Okay. I have the a screen on up here. That's why it's doing that. But I want you guys to make sure that you take notes. And it's not just me. Those of you who are on YouTube, you can also take notes from anybody who is on YouTube. But because you guys are starting from the beginning, I still want you to stick with me. There are times when I cannot do the chat, but this time was just, it was inevitable. I could not see. I tried when I used my other glasses, I would have to be looking up like that, and I think it was totally annoying. But we still did our chats, we still did our classes. And the Sapphire portal, you guys still had one on ones with me. Those of you who do need one on one, let me know. Those of you who are in YouTube. And there are times when I can't get on, that's outside the box. We still can do discussion board, and you guys can ask me any type of questions that you want. okay? Not just us doing anything on YouTube, okay? It doesn't have to just be on YouTube. It can be, FaceTime, or you and I just doing the Zoom, okay? I'm just trying to see what's wrong with this. I don't know why this is like this. So, oh, I got it fixed. So, you guys, just let me know. It doesn't have, like I said, it doesn't have to be on YouTube. We can do one-on-one without YouTube. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm not going to fix this. We're not gonna mess with that right now. We're just gonna let that flow. So, our book again is, you guys know, is the step-by-step book. And in the step-by-step book, you guys should be on chapter 3. I'm hoping that you guys are actually past chapter 3, because it's basically about you doing the reading and learning what you need to. Okay. Let me see if I can get in here. Let me see if I can get in here in the window screen. So we're on the same screen. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all in there on that window screen. I'm not even sure why that's doing that. What does that mean? I guess that means that we're live. We're supposed to be also live on TikTok. So you guys, if you guys are on TikTok, y'all send me a message, send me something on the side, and I probably don't even have it right on here, but I have to look at it and see. Hold on. I got it right on here, but I don't see any bar over there for the TikTok. I don't even see my screen over there, so I got to see what's going on with that. But anyway, I tried to come on early because I had to do like a little test run before we even actually do it. So I wanted to just do like a little test run to make sure that this actually went through, because it looked like it's kind of stalling on here. If I come off, I'm gonna come right back on, because I should see more than what I'm seeing on this screen. So don't go anywhere. This chat, I'm just gonna leave it like it is, and then I'm gonna come right back, okay? But I hope you guys got your books, and you guys are still doing the studying, okay? So, cause guess what? I forgot I had two different streamers on, but I still should be able to get that. Hold on, y'all. I don't think y'all will be able to see this. I should be able to knock this out with this right here. Hold on, y'all. I know. I was going to start at 6 o'clock because I needed to make sure that I was ready, but okay, so we're still on. Okay, so now let me see. All right, so it's in there, and I'll tell you, I've been off of it so long, I forgot what to do with the string thing, because I don't see the bar over there with the notes. So hold on. I know, and I forgot. Listen, I totally forgot that I changed streams. I changed from, I don't even know what it is. But anyway, I got to get this thing so I can see y'all typing over there. Um, I see me up there. I see me on the other stream, but what I don't see. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get it embedded. Picture. Embedded stream. So you guys are streaming. If you guys want to send me a message, you can go ahead and send me a message, because I'm not sure what happened. I can't find the side stream, and it's usually like right here on the side, and for some strange reason I cannot find it. I don't see it, y'all. So if you guys got any questions, just DM me or something, because I have no idea how to do it. And then when it's over here, I can't see in this screen. But anyway, um, this should be on a TikTok screen as well. I'm just trying to look for what you guys. You know how you type in, and you guys can answer me questions. And I'm not even sure if it's on there. Okay, let me see. See, I don't want to. So we can't mess with none of that while I got y'all on here. It still be okay. So again, this is a beginner class where we teach coding. We've already did the billing and coding, medical terminology. We've already did the billing and coding, medical billing. So I do want you guys to go ahead and backtrack on it. This basically was a how to code class, is still a how to code class. I've had this class up for a while, but I wanted to make sure I came on and let you guys know I have not forgotten about you. The last live class I had on this was, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, right, y'all? It was about 2 weeks ago. But I still want you guys to still get your books together and make sure that you are doing your work. I don't need to hold your hand to do your work. I want to make sure that you have your books and you are following all of the chats. If you get stuck, yes, all you have to do is DM me, DB me. If you want to join the Sapphire Academy, let me know. So the Sapphire Academy is like an extra tool for you. It's an extra tool for you. Those of you who are on YouTube, because YouTube does not get extra one-on-ones and extra couple of other things that they get outside of this. And those of you who are in the classroom who have access to Sapphire Academy, if you got any questions, let me know. I want to know where you're at. Okay. Don't get lost because we are in this together. We're in this together, especially those who have started a new job, or those of you who, want to take a new trade. Don't hesitate to get at me. Don't hesitate to get at me. Those you guys who are on TikTok, you guys got several ways that you can get at me. Just don't forget to leave your what do you call it? Your TikTok UR or whatever. Because when you come on and send me a message, I don't know how to get back to you, especially if you're sending it to me through email. You have to make sure that you give me permission to do that because I don't want to keep sending you email or texting somebody and you don't know who I am. So just give me like the DM that you use for your social media and I'll get in through that way. But I did get a few emails from you guys. I'm talking to TikTok right now. You guys can get the books. In the beginning of some of my chats, check the medical billing because we did the medical billing first. I show you the books that you need to get. Okay, make sure you get those books and you're going to follow word for word. And medical insurance billing is one of the easiest classes that we do because it is a fast class and you're basically doing most of your reading. This class that we're getting ready to get into, this is your coding class. We are on chapter 3 of the coding. I'm just going to drop this up right here. I'll put that up there. Let me get it down. Chapter 3 of the coding. But some of you have did a good thing and moved all the way on. Okay, let me see. Okay, good. Some of you have moved on, and which is good. And, just call me for assistance, which that's what I want you to do. I don't want you to get stuck when you are trying to learn. Don't wait on your instructor, especially when you're doing online. Don't wait on your instructor. Keep it moving and she's going to continue to put you in the right place. Okay? So I can release this now. I got the right one up there. So this is the chapter that we're in, chapter 3. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and get my chapter. You guys are already up. So this, again, is your guidelines section, the official guidelines. Some of you who are new, who are just now joining the classroom, the chapter 3 tells a story. And it is a long chapter, so we basically was kind of hitting it from the beginning. Selection of first listed conditions. So you guys can, those of you who have not been in the class for 2 weeks, just kind of go over this and then we're going to kind of take it from there. We went over the chief complaint, right? CC chief complaint on the 1500 claim form. So just make sure that you are have your test done. You have done all of your quiz. Those of you who are not in the classroom, don't worry about that. Just worry about the quiz that you have inside of your book. Okay? When you get your step-by-step book, make sure you get the workbook with it. This is YouTube I'm talking to. Get the workbook because the workbook is going to help you retain some of the information, a lot of the information. It's just like a study guide. When you read from the workbook, it's the same thing that you did in the reading material, but it gives you tests that you don't have to pay for. Okay, so even if you do AAPC and you do want to get some of their tests, you still have to be a member in order to get those tests. And sometimes people don't have that, I don't know, how much is now, guys, $220? Sometimes you don't have that $220 right then and there. But, in the Sapphire class, we do have like pre-tests for you to take, tests to kind of warm you up before you even take your CPC. Just make sure that you get your books that you need. I'm not sure which one this is, but we've had this one. It's kind of like this. You guys know what kind of book. I know y'all can't see it because I have the thing on. But again, this is one of the AAPC CPC books. That's the guide that you're going to need. But that's for those of you who are already up there, already did everything, already finished. In your step-by-step book, you're going to combine that with your ICD-10 book because that's what we're in right now. We're doing ICD-10. Okay, that's what we're in. Chapter 3 is a very long chapter, and it is because it is the gusto of what you're going to do. It's really telling you what you're going to do. See, we haven't gotten up to chapter specific right now. That's on page 94. We're doing 3, and the next one is using ICD-10. Okay, the next one is using ICD-10. So I'm still going to do that other chat. I just wanted to kind of come on a little earlier with this one just to kind of put you in the right place. Okay, codes from AOO, we did that already, TA89. So I know that is class 12 or 13. Okay, and I don't think this has a class on it because it's not a class that I was setting up for you guys. It's merely me kind of showing you what we do, how we code, what we do in this classroom, what I do in this classroom, me testing out the stream. I know I don't have the stream right because I don't see you guys on the side, so I'm pretty sure it's up there somewhere, but the next one, we're going to do it right. I'm going to try to come back at 6. But this, like I said, this is just a quickie, 15, 20 minutes that I want to kind of introduce you to coding. Those of you who do not know anything about coding, yes, this is the time for Ms. Lambert to introduce you to coding. I'm not sure what's going on with the live right here, but on my live, it's kind of stalling. It's kind of stalling a little bit. But when you guys redo it, it's going to be okay. This is going to have the same background. I'm just going to be back on in about 45 minutes, and I'm going to put a new thumbnail out there, and it's going to be a class, okay? It's going to be a regular class, and I'm going to try to pick it up from where we left off, okay? Now, I got, chat, oh, here it is. See, it shows up over here, but it doesn't show up over there. So we're going to leave that like that. I'm getting ready to hit restream so I can do this thing right so you guys can come in. So again, if you guys got any questions about coding, I got this set for TikTok, and I hope that TikTok is coming in because I know TikTok, I've not forgotten about you guys. You guys have been asking me a million questions, and I know, don't beat me up. I've been out of commission, okay? I can't see a thing with the splits. With the splits on, it makes me have to go up and down, and then I can't really, I get a steadfast look. But again, we're back, and every day is like a drama day. I swear, it's like you guys wouldn't believe this. It's like a drama day. But again, every day is like a blessing. So I know a lot of stuff is going on with this government and everything, and like I said, especially with this stuff going on with the government, y'all might want to learn, something new. You might want to, pick up that trade. What I would do again, get your books, look at those chapters with those books. That I did with a different stream, so I don't know. It looked the same, but all the books are there. If you guys want me to, I can definitely. Those of you that's new, especially on TikTok, because I haven't done a TikTok. Now it's saying it's streaming, so I'm hoping that it is streaming on the TikTok. Okay, so if you guys in TikTok don't have access to some of those other chats that I have out there, I'm just going to show y'all the medical billing book. Okay, this is a medical billing book, and yes, when you follow that medical billing chat, the book is automatically in there. It's taking a few minutes to load, but the book is actually in there, okay? Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's hit this and see if it comes up. Okay, so that's the book, okay? And that's for medical insurance billing. Make sure you guys get that. But if you guys go to one of my other chats, you can see that. You can definitely see that there, that's a medical billing book in case you wanted to go ahead and start with medical insurance billing. Okay, if you want to go ahead and start with medical insurance billing, that is fine. Okay, medical insurance billing will let you know what you need to know when you're taking your test. You don't need to know professionalism, medical billing, but when you take your test, they may have a couple of medical billing questions. Okay, this is your step-by-step book that you're going to get. So again, this is my first time for the TikTok. Okay, I'm gonna come back on still at 6 o'clock, y'all. This is your step-by-step book. This is the book that we are in. Okay, this is the book that you would teach yourself how to do coding with. Okay, this is the book where you would teach yourself how to do coding. I'm merely just guiding you. I'm merely just guiding you along. Hopefully, I'm giving you that to say you could do it. Okay, so TikTok and YouTube, that's for you. Okay, this is the Language of Medicine book. The Language of Medicine book, again, is in the Sapphire Academy. And the Sapphire Academy is $99 to get in there. So if you guys still want to do Sapphire Academy, go on my website, sapphirecoding.com, and you guys can get in there. Okay, so here's the Language of Medicine book. A Language of Medicine book actually comes with Sapphire Academy. But here we are right now with this book. So in my chats, we have medical billing, and then we have medical terminology. Today is going to be a long day because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going to be on chatting. Okay, I'm going to be on chatting. Okay, you will still have that class at 6 o'clock. So I still have a few minutes to get that class together, which you guys should be good already. Okay, and like the thing, my little, I don't know what you call it. I don't have a green screen, so it's driving me nuts. I did have one, and of course, I didn't know how to use it, so I got frustrated and threw it away. Hold on, I'm trying to get this book in here. Why isn't the book going in? Hold on, instructions for illness, classes online. Okay, I don't want that. I need the cover. I want y'all to see the cover of the Language of Medicine book. In case you want to get the Language of Medicine book yourself. Okay, there you go right there. Okay, so again, this is how you find the books. Thrift.com, they might have a book for $20. Thrift.com might have a book for, $5. If you get an older one, you might get one for $5. You don't have to get a brand new one. Okay, just try to get a book that you can use with your class. Okay, I'm gonna take the source down. Where's it at? Bum, 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 bum. There you go. So again, those are the books that you're going to use in the beginning. And again, you're going to use the CPC guide. I want you guys to make sure that I'm trying to put it in here so you can see it. Make sure that you have the CPC guide, okay? That's going to be your advanced courses. And yes, you're going to use it with your ICD-10. In your ICD-10, you guys know I always get it from Kindle. I have the books ICD-10, and all of my books are online, but you can, again, also get the online from the Kindle. Okay, so if you guys got any questions, let me know, because I've been gone for 2 weeks, and again, I'm still on road trip. Road trip is, when I do road trip, I go to different states. So when I go to different states, I go to different hospitals. I meet different providers. I meet billers. I market. There's a million things that I do when I go to different states. The problem, what happened with you guys, with me kind of coming on, I didn't have the right glasses to give you guys the time that I needed. But I still constantly posted. I posted a lot of corny shorts on there, but this is, what I mean when I say I'm on road trip and I'm not home. You guys know I'm not home. You don't see my background and stuff back there. But don't lose you. TikTok, I know that you guys are on here. I'm still trying to figure out why I don't see that extra screen on there, because you guys know I switched streaming. I used to use which one, the StreamYard, and now I'm using the Restream. I kind of like the Restream better, but again, this video is okay. You guys don't really have to type anything in there. It's not a class. The class is, I'm gonna do the class at 6 o'clock. This is a catch-up video. It wasn't a class video, but it still was a delayed video that I had out there for like 2 weeks that we needed to go ahead and get. So some of you guys, like I said, that are on TikTok and don't have the class information, I'm going to try and make sure I do the split between the TikTok and the YouTube, so you guys can also get the same type of information, especially those of you who already work in a hospital. And of course, those of you who have been furloughed. Just make sure that you subscribe to the channel and you don't miss any of the chats. The chats are all in order. All of these chats, again, they're in the Sapphire Academy. I have not put the chats private. I want you guys to go ahead and get as much as you can out of it. This is your free classes, okay? This is your free classes. When you sign up for the academy, then you get an email to go in there and get what you need. You get your one-on-ones, and you get different types of videos and a little bit more information. But it's basically, again, to assist you in learning a new skill, to assist you in passing your certification, to tell you about the certification. What is the certification? Miss Lambert, what is that? Is it something it's a new trade that you may want to do, or you may already be in medical billing and you want to be a coder, okay? Or you may be in medical billing and you want to be a certified medical biller. There's a lot of different things that you can do, especially in my class. It's not just coding and it's not just billing. We do medical billing, medical terminology, and the coding. So I'm hoping that this time that I had off in these 2 weeks, that you guys, one, have gotten your books, two, have still done your classwork. Now, for the YouTubers, for YouTube University, your classwork is at the back of your book. For Sapphire Academy, you got classwork in your academy, in your portal, in the Sapphire portal, okay? The YouTube, I can't give you guys access to the pre-tests and the coding tests and stuff like that because that's in the Sapphire portal. But I still want you to get ready. Those of you who have not joined the class, it's all about reading. It's all about retaining. It's all about writing down what you need to know. It's all about keeping consistent with what you're doing. Okay, so that's what I want to make sure that you guys are doing. Make sure you guys are consistent. I've sent a few emails to some of my older students from way back. You guys make sure you get back to me. I got to see if you guys are ready to take your certification. Let me give you a pre-test. Let's see where you're at. Okay, but some of you guys that are new students, don't be afraid of the medical billing and coding. We were talking on Twitter today, and we were talking about the Kardashian, and she took her exam and she failed. Let me tell you something. Don't be afraid to take an exam and fail. Like I said, in my bio, I went to St. John University for 2 years, and I was scared. Everybody kept talking about how the test was, how the bar was, and you know what happened? I ended up leaving to be an attorney. That was my first trade. That's what I wanted to be, an attorney. And I went into healthcare. So, I mean, I'm like, so what? If you don't pass, take it again, take it again, take it again. If you don't pass your CPC certification, take it again. The next time you take your certification, you're going to know what you need to be more steadfast on. That's why I don't see why it's such a big deal that she failed her test. Okay, she needs to work harder. And being that she didn't actually sit and, go to all the, training that they do and see how we're doing online, it's much harder online because you have to more pay attention. You have to study on your own. And sometimes you don't have that push for your instructor that's right there with you in the classroom. Because when I'm in the classroom, when I was in the classroom, I physically did the teaching, I'm right there on my student. What you doing? Let me see, and we do our huddles and we sit down and we figure out, okay, who's got this wrong, who's got that, how we're going to figure out and eliminate the issues that we're having with that. So it's hard to do online school because it's independency. But you have to remember, it's studying. Tonight, when we do, I'm going to pick up that class because we've got to go ahead and pick it up. You just got to kind of get back into it. There are so many people on YouTube that actually do billing, coding. They do a couple of other things. Don't sleep on YouTube. YouTube has so much stuff on there that you literally can train yourself without a degree. But you guys know how I am about the medical coding degree. Don't do it. And I think that's why, I can't work for schools anymore because it will contradict on my, my own beliefs. I can't teach at a university and I say, don't, I don't want you to get a $27,000 loan for billing and coding. Why? I'm about to teach it to you for free. And conflicts. And don't get me wrong, I have people that I know that want me to teach at their school, but it just contradicts what I say. I think I can give you the right books. I can give you what you need, and you will learn how to do coding. Okay, you will learn how to do coding. If at some point I do decide to go in, I still do Sapphire coding. So Sapphire Physician coding is not going anywhere. Um, I have one of my besties that is actually a director, and she's dying for me to come in there and teach the billing and the coding. But I'm so flexible moving around in XYZ. I don't even know. What I do know is that I want you, who I started classes with, to continue with the classes. Okay? I don't want you guys to go anywhere. I want you guys to get your books and steadfast. Um, I will be on now. I haven't figured out what times yet, because our normal time is 6 o'clock. And then we moved around a little bit because you guys liked it at 9 o'clock better. But we still have 6 o'clock classes that I think is okay. It just doesn't give you guys enough of time to get home. My thing is just with the consistency, and I'll try to make sure I set a time when you guys are there. But for now, this is the what is coding, how to do the coding, okay? And basically, you're going to need books to learn how to do the coding first, okay? You're going to need books to learn how to do the coding first. I've just put those books up there. I want you guys to make sure that you get those books. And again, you can get them from thrift.com or elsevier.com. Check out some of my other videos, and it will show you where to get them from. Okay, so I want you guys to get your books, so get your step-by-step books out, and we're going to start on that. Those of you who have never been in my classroom before, most of the time my classes are an hour, but I have been doing them for 2 hours. So we will more than likely do a 2 hour session. So we're gonna get it rolling about 6 o'clock. I'm still gonna use this one. I'm still gonna use this stream. I have to put another key code in there, and hopefully it's using, because I think right now it's just using the OBS. It's just using the OBS in this one here. But I want to use the StreamYard with the OBS, and then we direct it to the YouTube. All right. So I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to have the same background. I think I'll just put another